What's up, guys? This is Jeff with Win Big Picks, and today I'll be breaking down my top four NBA picks for Wednesday, October 22nd. One of the opening night we had last night, headlined by that double overtime thriller in OKC. We got 12 games scheduled for tonight, so there should be some more great action. Before we get rolled, though, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe because you don't want to miss out on all the winning plays we're dropping here every single day. Recapping yesterday, we ended up going 2-2 on the picks from the video. The guys that hit for us, Austin Reeves, more than 32.5. PRA. It was a little sweaty because he picked up his fifth foul late in the third quarter, but he came back in the fourth, turned it on, didn't get another foul, and wound up with 40. And then Alperen Şengün, more than 8.5 rebounds. He looked good at halftime with 5, but it took him actually until the second overtime to cash that one for us finally. Then the two that missed, Kevin Durant, 23.5 points. Even with two overtimes, he couldn't get it done. He had 14 points to half. It was looking good, but he only took 5 shots in the second half. That included both overtimes as well. I mean, even with Şengün playing as well as he did, he scored 39. That's just a ridiculously low number of shots to take for a player like him. And I mean, even when he did shoot, he was shooting efficiently, went 9 for 16. Just didn't have enough opportunities to even get there for us. So we'll see how their offense goes this year. Might have to wait a little bit to take him again just to see where he fits in with everything. That's just another reminder to not to go too heavy with the bets early on until we know what players' rotations and minutes are going to be and how things shake out with the offense and rebound and assist, all that. And as the season goes on, we're just going to have more sharper data to go with, too. And then the other pick that missed for us, Steph Curry, more than 26.5 points. Looked like we had a good shot at this one as well. He had 14 at the half, but he only scored 9 in the second half, and 5 of those came in the last 2 minutes. Just looking at the box score, it looked like they looked like the Steph of last year, where just for long stretches of time he just did not contribute anything at all. Jimmy Butler, he showed up in this one. It was like playoff Jimmy was still out there. He scored 31. Jonathan Kuminga as well, putting up a lot of points for them. So we'll see again. We'll see how it goes this year with Steph as the season goes on. Now, despite going 2-2, we picked up a whole bunch of wins yesterday. If you're in VIP and you tailed these, you won a bunch as well. This one here, this was the free play and from the video. Hope you all tailed that because it cashed. If you tail it later in the day, the odds for Şengün actually got better. So you won a 6x instead of 5.5. And then over on better the free pick with Şengün's rebounds. Cash there. Chalkboard, SGA free pick. Took an alt line on Steph in case some crazy stuff happened. And, well, it did. That's always the benefit. Just throwing in a few slips to try to double up as opposed to triple up, just in case stuff goes south. You recoup some of your money. Over on Boom, same thing. Jimmy free pick with one of our VIP picks. UC Saros over on the saves. Over on Prizepicks. The Kevin Durant discount taco there. Again, that was a sweat. He got 23, didn't get the 23.5 we needed for the regular pick, but paired him up with Saros there as well. Then on Prizepicks, their free pick, Steph, paired up with Karel Vejmelka. Another VIP pick took his saves there to hit. Now, before we get to today, just reminding you guys over on Chalkboard, new partnership with them. You sign up with our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS. They give you a 100% deposit match up to $100, and they're going to give you a free pick as well. Just got to use our link to get that. And then Chalkboard, the best thing about them, they're the only DFS app you can cash out mid-game. So say you got like a four-man slip going in, and 3 of them hit. You don't want to sweat that last guy. You cash out take the profits. Chalkboard as well. They got daily promos, daily boosts as well that they give out. And if you want even more value, we'll give you a free month of our VIP picks. You just got to set a screenshot that first deposit you make on Chalkboard over to the email address on the screen here. Link to the winnable is down below. All the picks we put out there, texted right to your phone the second we hit the post button so you don't miss a thing. And if you can't get in on the free month of VIP, we're offering that week of VIP for about $10. Just use the code thank you. That was in honor of 100 subscribers that we hit last week. Also, the NFL and college season pass. If you're just into football, I know a lot of you are. That's still discounted over there for the rest of the year. And then the NBA season pass, you still want to get on it. Only 19 of these remaining. 8 months worth of value crammed into 5 months worth of price. 19 of those remaining, so hop on it. Now, on to the picks. And we're going to be using Props Madness here. This is the app I used all of last year. And it paid out pretty well as we made most of our money off the NBA last year. If you want to try it out for yourself, use the link in the code down below. You can get 25% off. Just like Outlier, they're very comprehensive with all the stuff you can filter out and look through. Check it out. First up, we're taking Anthony Davis. More than 10.5 rebounds. If you want to take him at 11, he's at 11 on a couple of the apps as well. Now, Davis, he's projected for about 35 minutes in this one. Spurs, they allowed the second most rebounds in the league. If you just want to look at, put his minutes projection between 33 and 37, he was over this about 80% of the time. If you want to move the opponent's rebounds allowed to the bottom third of the league, over this 6 out of 7, including 3 of those against the Spurs themselves last year. So I think with those minutes, and again with the Spurs just giving up that many rebounds last year, 10.5, especially for a guy like Anthony Davis, that's a low number. 11 I think is low as well. If you want to take it at plus money, 11.5, you feel a little risky with that one, do that as well. But we're going to take them 10.5 or 11 where you can get it. It's at 11 on Betr and Prizepicks if you want to take it there. So next up, we're taking Jalen Duran. More than 14.5 rebounds and assists. Might be at 15 or 15.5. Which also is fine with taking it there. And he's going up against the Bulls. The Bulls last year ranked 28th in rebounds allowed, 28th in assists allowed. They don't play too much defense over there. This game is the second highest points total tonight at 235, so there should be plenty of assist opportunities for him as well. If you just want to look at assists last year in the second half of the year, he really amped that up, averaging 3.3 as opposed to his regular 2.7. And then even head-to-head, too, later in the year, he was getting more assists against the Bulls. But the rebounds as well, he's the center. And it should be a pretty fast-paced game as well, so plenty of opportunities. As you see, again, went over this in every game versus the Bulls last year. The only thing you ever have to worry about with Jalen Duran is the foul trouble. So there are times he has a tendency to get into it, pick up, 3 fouls, 2 fouls quick in the first, then he has to sit, or three fouls quick in the first half, and then the minutes might go down. Only risk you out with him, but again, last year against the Bulls, over this, all 4 games, we're going to take it here again. Yeah, just pausing real quick here, reminding you guys we're teamed up with Betr. If you like a lot of free stuff, well then sign up with our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS because they're giving out a lot of free stuff. They give you a free $10 just to sign up. They'll give you a 50% deposit match, up to $200 on your first deposit. And then for tonight, we'll get the Ant-Man free pick. Just needs 1 point or assist to cash that one. Should have no problem getting that. And then the big news released yesterday. The payout changes. 3 picks is now 6x. That's huge for what we do because most of our lineups are either 2 or 3 man. That 3 for 6 as opposed to 3 for 5, where you'll find it on some places, or 3 for 5.5. Over time, that adds up. Same thing with 6 for 35. Some places only offer 6 for 25 or so. That extra bump is big. And then the better bucks as well. They used to decrease the payout for that. Now it's just like regular cash. That's big as well. Then the mystery multiplier they have on there, when you play that, it's 3x minimum, just like a regular pick for 2 pick lineup. So there's no downside. It's all upside with that one. And then the increased payouts, if you use their alt line picks for higher numbers, those have gone up as well. If just throwing in a 7 man lineup, 8 man lineup, went up to 10,000x your money if you're that crazy. But better, all that. Sign up with our link below, code WINBIGPICKS. And then over on Warner Parlay, only DFS app where you can do team picks with player picks, spreads, team totals, money lines, stuff like that. Sign up with our link below and the code WINBIGPICKS to give you a 100% deposit match up to $250. One of the highest you're going to get on any app. So check that out today. Now we're going back to the picks, and next up we're taking John Collins, more than 12.5 points. John Collins, new to the Clippers, going up against his old team, the Jazz. So we got that revenge game factor going in. He's projected for about 29 minutes. Should be starting in this one. Now, he isn't the top scoring option, as they got Kawhi, Harden, Zubac, even Bradley Beal came over to play. So he's probably going to be the 4th or 5th option when they're all on the floor. But they are going up against the Jazz, who allowed the most points in the league last season. And I mean, we could adjust his minutes. It doesn't matter when you put his minutes because he's hit this every game last year. But looking at his play type, his top 4 ways that he scores, Jazz just awful against it. His scoring zones as well, his second and third scoring zones, Jazz last in the league with that as well. And 12.5 is just too low. I think the books are thinking, hey, yeah, he is the 4th or 5th option. He might not get there, but I think that revenge game factor alone, they're gonna get the ball to him at some point for him to take it to his old team, and 13 points should be more than attainable for him. And then last up, over in Milwaukee, going up against Washington. Another bad team. We're targeting bad defensive matchups today for sure. We're taking Kyle Kuzma, more than 10.5 points. And I think this is just too low. Outside of Giannis, they did pick up Miles Turner, but other than that, it's kind of just all these lines are very close together, similar, with who's going to score. Now, he is projected at about 28 minutes today, so if you take this, move the slider over like that, say even 26 to 30, over that, 3 out of 5 with when he was with Milwaukee. The other thing too, since there's no Dame anymore, even if you took out games with him and then move the minutes up as well, over that, an 11 of 14. Only risk in this one would be the blowout, I think, just because the Wizards are still that bad. But we also have the revenge game factor in this one, too, going up against his old team in Washington. And last year when he played them, again, scored 19. So 10.5. This bumped up from 9.5. So if you want to get on it now, in case it bumps up again to 11.5, always got to find that edge with a point here, a point there. Again, if you're new, if you think a point here, a point there doesn't matter, well, then wait till you lose by a point, and then you're kicking yourself for not taking it sooner. So 10.5 points, Kyle Kuzma. Again, where's the offense going to come from outside of Giannis? 10.5. He should be able to get that one, no problem. And just showing you guys something I've locked in over on Betr. As you see, the 3 for 6x. Pumped that they finally changed that. But Anthony Davis more on the rebounds. John Collins more on the points. Durant more than the rebounds and assists. If you want to, if you're new, take that Ant-Man free pick, put it with it. You can turn 10 into 100 over there. And then finally, if you like free money, Pickett's going to give you free money. Pickett, you use that to track all your bets and stuff. As you can see, we've had great success over roughly the past year, up 269 units. So it doesn't matter what league. We've been crushing it. But if you want, again, that free money, download it with our link below. Use the code WINBIGPICKS. Then just sync up any DFS app or sportsbook, and they'll give you $3 right to your Venmo or PayPal. It's a chance that $3 could be 100. So it's free to download. It's free to make an account, and they're gonna give you money to do it. There's nothing to lose with this one at all. You want to check us out there? We're at Carpsy151. Now, if you want even more insights as well, you can find me over on Discord, because I've teamed up with the guys at Doghouse Picks. The link is down below. You can check out everything they've been doing it. They've been crushing it so far this year as well, especially in NFL and college. And see what I've been adding as well. I'm pretty active over there, posting every single day throughout the day. So check it out. Link is down below. So that's going to do it for us today. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share, anything to help the algorithm get us out to more people here. I'll be putting up more VIP picks throughout the day today. And then tomorrow is Thursday. We got Thursday night football. Only 2 NBA games, but definitely we'll look through those. NHL as well. I've got a college football game too, so I'll be parsing through all the games, seeing what the best picks that I can find for us to hit with. So in the meantime, let's green out for tonight, and I will talk to you guys later.